So just a quick update on baby boy in the car. He seems like he is getting better. I guess with him being a little more alert and aware and playing with his hands and putting teething toys in his mouth, I think it is a little bit easier for him to bear riding in the car. He did really good for me the last couple of days. I'm so proud of him. He was a little angel for me. Who would have thought? 2 years ago, I would have never thought I would be bumping nursery rhymes down the road, but here I is doing the whole mommy thing all over again. I definitely wouldn't trade it, but I need to soon be working on getting this weight off of me. I was injured in a car accident, like I said, back in March when I was 7 months pregnant with him, and ended up having a herniated disc that I just found out about a month ago. So I have had to have the epidural shot, I guess, where they put a steroid in. I got one about 2 weeks ago, and I did feel so much better a few days later, but then it started bothering me again, so I may have to do the, they suggest doing a series of 3. I'm getting the second one done tomorrow. Hopefully it will help. They say it takes about 6 months healing time, so they feel like whatever I can't do now, I shouldn't do after having it done. And my hope is that, you know, it can heal, because I really am too young to be having such pain in my back like that. My hip, it hurts like I'm an old lady. Anyway, I'm on my little lunch break. Today is Thursday. It's actually my Friday, so I'm happy about that. I got some bills to pay, and that's about it. Figure out what my dinner plans are for tonight. Yesterday I made carne asada tacos, and they were so bomb. I think I may do that again, but with chicken this time instead of steak. And see what that's hitting for. The avocados and the cilantro and all that good stuff. So I think I might do a Zaxby salad right now. I need to just monitor what I'm eating, really, because I be eating whatever. I don't be thinking about it, but my appetite is starting to decline a little bit. I'm not as hungry with breastfeeding as I was before. I noticed with breastfeeding, sometimes, I don't know about anybody else, my first time doing it, but it seemed like to me I was just as hungry as I was when I was pregnant. And they say that breastfeeding is supposed to take in an extra 500 calories. So maybe that's why. I know the oatmeal cookies ain't doing me no favors in the weight, you know, loss department. It's definitely helping with my milk supply. My milk supply is still really high. I think out of a 4-day work week, I pretty much am able to still freeze about 10 4-ounce freezer bags a week, because I only freeze on Thursdays because I'll be home with them Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so I'm just doing breast milk. So I've been doing it that way, and it's been working out, you know, for me that way. Yeah, I don't know. Breastfeeding is interesting. It's still giving me purpose. I'm so glad that I did not give up on myself. You know, people will discourage you when it comes down to breastfeeding, so do not be discouraged, because, you know, I have, you know, a few people that are like, how long are you going to breastfeed? And he's too big. You know, people give you all, you know, that, I guess they don't mean any harm, but when I'm asked and I say I plan to do it for a year, even if he's not on my breast, I plan to pump that long. As long as a formula-fed baby would be on formula is how long I plan on breastfeeding him. If he, when he starts eating solid foods, of course he won't be taking in as much breast milk, but I just think that, if I had known then what I know now with my other two children, I definitely would have pushed myself to try. Maybe I was too immature to do it, and didn't have the time. I don't really know. I really had never experienced anybody breastfeeding in my presence before. My mom didn't breastfeed. My grandmother, she had 15 children and raised 17, but I don't think she ever breastfed. I don't remember any of my aunts breastfeeding or cousins around me that were breastfeeding. A girlfriend of mine, she breastfed, but I really wasn't around her when she had her babies to kind of, get the whole idea of it. So back when I had my other two boys, I really did not, have any examples of breastfeeding. I didn't know much about it. You didn't really see, black women breastfeeding like that. And now with the internet, we are so connected with each other and sharing so much information that, I see black women breastfeeding all the time, and I've been in awe of it. Before I even knew Caden was even a possibility, I was thinking, I wish I had been able to do that. And I kind of have breastfeeding envy. Because I would, tell myself and tell other people, oh no, I don't get breast milk. Breast milk never came in for me. And true enough, it didn't, but I definitely didn't wait the 4 or 5 days for it to come in. Now I'm learning that it takes a couple days. If I had just stuck with it, and I would have been able to do it. But everything happens for a reason in God's timing, and this was the time to do it. I'm older, I'm more mature, I'm very aware of different things and products that they put into our food. Already it's bad enough that the food we eat isn't even real food, let alone formula. I've heard so many horror stories about formula, and if I had to go that route, I would have, and I would have, chosen the best possible option for formula that I could. But I do think breast is best, and I know our ancestors were, they were signed up to feed, slave owners' children, regardless if they wanted to or not. So why not be able to feed, my baby from me? Plus, like I said, I used to be a smoker prior to getting pregnant, and it's definitely keeping me accountable to not go back to that habit, because I know I'm feeding him. I'm definitely not gonna smoke, and be having to breastfeed him. And I don't even think about cigarettes at all anymore, and I don't think I'll ever go back to smoking again. I at least I don't plan on it. I definitely don't want to, but mind over matter. I know that I'm my purpose is much bigger than me having a craving for a cigarette. So anyway, my phone is ringing. I will get back with you. And this is these damn scam calls. I don't even know why they are able to call your cell phone like that. They used to not be able to even call your cell phone, and now they call your cell phone 100 times. You can block the number and they still find a way to call you, and it's like, what the hell do you want? So annoying. It don't take much to annoy me any damn way. So I'm just pulling up to Zaxby's. I don't know wherever you guys are if you have a Zaxby's. They buffalo salad be hitting. So I'm about to get me a Zaxby's salad. Yeah, but anyway, back to the whole breastfeeding thing. I think it's, I think it's funny, some of the women, especially like my mom is like, your baby, he only wants the boob. He doesn't want to drink the breast milk out of the bottle today. And sometimes he's just full, because what you'll notice with breast milk is that sometimes it's more on the watery side. Sometimes it's really, creamy like. So it's different stages throughout the day that your body will produce for your baby. And sometimes I think he just be full, because when I have him, there's times he don't want to fool with me. He'd be like, I want my pacifier instead. Like, get out of here with this blue. I don't want it. You just have to, you know, listen to your body and listen to your baby. Hold on, you guys. No, let me have the blue salad buffaloed.
And what dressing?
Blue cheese.
Anything else I can get for you today?
Let me, no, that's it.
Alright, so buffalo blue cheese dressing. It's on $7.94 and we'll get the window.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Anyway, I'm trying to drink more water too. That's very important as well. But yeah, so Caden, he'll let you know when he don't want no boob. Sometimes he just want to suck, and he you know, these children, they've been here before, because he knows the concept of sucking and nothing coming out of it. Sometimes he just want that pacifier if he's really sleepy and he's not hungry. I'm good. How are you? Yes.
$7.94.
Can I have a large cup of ice? Is that possible?
I'm sorry?
Can I have a large cup of ice? Is that possible?
Large cup of ice? I have to charge 75 cents. Is that okay for you?
75 cents for ice? What? For the cup. Just give me the smallest one then. Yeah. I'll charge you for everything. You give a damn about that cup? Thank you. Thanks.
Have a good day.
You too. Oh, wait a
What's
minute.
it gonna do?
Yes, I'm like, wait a minute. I'm gonna need that.
Very good.
Thank
Have
you.
a good day.
You too, thanks. Give me my card right away. Anyway, I do get a lot out of the breastfeeding. Like I said, I didn't know, that I'd be able to swing it. It made me nervous knowing that I was gonna have to go to work as well, but the Most High definitely worked it all out, in my favor, because, I managed to be able to exclusively breastfeed and still work a full-time job. Of course, he's taking breast milk in his bottles when he is with my mom Monday through Thursday, but I haven't had to give him formula, which is a blessing. Like, he's just getting boob milk. And one other thing, TMI, that I didn't know is that, and I guess maybe not 100%, but in most cases while you're breastfeeding, you don't have a menstrual cycle. I have not had a cycle since, I haven't had one. After I had him, there was minimal bleeding. I would say it got light after like the 4th day, and it only did that for like 10 days after I had him, and I haven't seen anything since then. I haven't had any cramping or anything like that, so I don't know if it's contributed to the fact that I'm 40 now. I'm not a spring chicken anymore, even though I'm still cute. 40 is not old to me. It sounds like it is, but I know 40 is a new 30. Black folks, we age backwards, so we get better with time. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But anyway, I don't know if that has something to do with it, that just made my body, primed for being one of those mothers that breastfeeds and doesn't have a cycle with it. But I'm here for it. It don't bother me, not one bit, not to have one. I just hope it ain't crazy when I do. When it does, pop back up on the scene, but, it's whatever. Women's bodies are uniquely designed. You'll never fully know the capacity of the human body. It's the way we were put together. But other than that, I'm just rambling and driving. It's pretty out today, even though this hurricane weather, we're supposed to get a kickback from it. I hope we don't. I'm in a part of Georgia where I don't think we'll really see much from it, but I do have some family out there that's in South Carolina, North Carolina area, and hoping that they'll be okay and won't be in the path, because you never know which way these storms are gonna go, and it definitely ain't no joke. Thank the Most High I have never gone through that. I love the idea of living near the water, but not when it's hurricane season or you live somewhere where there's tornadoes. I've never really experienced any natural disasters like that, and I pray I never will. I get scared to drive in the rain when it's a thunderstorm. So, but anyway, I guess I'll talk to you guys later, and have a good day.